Well, that's a camera of a different angle.
That's a camera.
And a horse of a different color.
My goodness. Well,
welcome.
And the lead is Cairo.
Welcome to the Nerdbot Botcast, everybody. Welcome back out there, our Facebook hooligans.
What up?
Our loyal patronage.
And as Rachel often refers to them, denizens of the internet as well.
Denizens of the internet.
Certain people. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know.
You knew what this was.
Welcome, everybody, back to the Nerdbot Botcast. I am Anthony Ayala, your host. We are here to talk about everything nerdy. It is the Botcast here with Rachel Litfin.
Hello, what is lit may never die.
Never turned down, of course. And, of course, our awesome guest today is RuthAnn.
Hi.
Now, many of you might know her from Geek Chic, right? Or
no,
Chic.
Geek Chic.
Geek Chic,
Promotions.
okay. I wasn't sure if it was like the furniture, so I didn't want to just go there. Because I've been looking, you know, like when you start looking for a Chase Lounge for a while, like you start to understand furniture terminology a little too well.
Yeah. We're not selling furniture. We're
All right,
chic.
all right. But the Botcast Furniture Show, here we are with Bob Vila. But RuthAnn is here. On top of, among other things that you do, you have the Dragon Ball Z fan film that you were part of course, so we're going to get into that. And did we say we're not mentioning the scheduling? Can we say that?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I mean, that's a big thing she's done.
Okay, cool.
Geek Chic Promotions, we do the programming and guest relations for a lot of different conventions, up to 5 a year. So
super quick, if you want to throw out a link to Geek Chic so that everybody knows where to just look it up right now if they wanted to find out about it. Super
everywhere.
Quick.
We're on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. So Geek Chic Promotions. Follow us anywhere.
Awesome.
All the social media platforms.
That's right. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We got a bunch of things to talk about. Just want to let everybody know we're having some giveaways tonight as well.
Yeah.
Some sponsored giveaways by at Palmart Store. So we'll be giving them away. We got a few more. We got a few more Wonder Woman stuff to give away. And since we got some wonderful women here today, we're probably just going to get them all out of the way later on today. So stick with us. We're going to have one in a few minutes, and then we're going to have one later on at the end of the show. And RuthAnn gets to pick the winner. So it's going to be super fun.
Ooh.
Alrighty. So without much further ado, we had some sad news in the news. And I'm pulling it outside of your news segment because it's bigger than that.
Thanks, Anthony. Diminish my material for later.
It's bigger than that,
Jeez.
all right? Nobody messes with Adam Wee, all right? And they won't anymore. Sadly, Adam West passed away. Yeah, we lost a great, and it's sad because we especially our generation, we got really attached to him because of voiceover and seeing him now in reinventing himself.
I mean, yeah, obviously Batman is his claim to fame, but like, I mean, recently, especially in the last decade
Absolutely.
or so, especially like the last decade, he kind of re-exploded with just a ton of voiceover work and appearances and just
being hilarious
and just being himself.
He's so good.
And I mean, I super enjoyed him recently when he was Mayor West on Family Guy.
Yeah.
Like, that was amazing to hear his voice again.
Yeah. No, every time you'd see him on that show, it was just something always hilarious. Like, he never let me down as a character on that show. So just written extremely well. I mean, we want to get your opinion actually out there too, how it affected you. If what was the way that you discovered Adam West? I think almost immediately because of Family Guy, I knew who he was. I kind of had an idea of who he was before, but it was interesting the way Family Guy went about it. They're just like, this is Adam West. He's a mayor in our town. He's essentially like Jerry Springer now. It's like he's just going to be some random celebrity who's the leader of your town.
Well, like my first time I ever saw him when I was a kid was the old black and white as him as Batman when he had the shark spray.
But did you know him as Batman then? Or I mean, did you know him as Adam West then, or he was just the guy who was Batman?
It was Batman.
So
that's how I was too.
I actually have a really beloved story about Adam West.
Go for it.
If we're going to do the remembrance thing right now, we'll do it right now. So my uncle is actually a cinematographer. He's in the film industry, and 30 years ago, he worked with Adam West up in the Valley. I'm from the Sacramento Valley, a little bit south of Sacramento. And there was a project they did up there, and Adam West came up for it. And everybody was so, just reverent, almost spooked on set. They were working on Omega Cop, like a really bad B film, Omega Cop.
That's some mystery science.
It really is. It really is. And I don't know if it was Omega Cop, but it was one of those, they produced a lot of, really bad, amazingly bad B films up in the Valley. where I'm from. When I say valley, I mean the San Joaquin Valley. And Adam
Shout
West,
out.
shout out, hometown. But Adam West worked on them at one point, and okay, Big Finn's commenting because he knows the story better than I do.
Oh wow!
But he goes,
you should have had him.
I know. Bring him down here.
You want to be my
6-hour
You want to be
drive,
my
Dad.
new news girl, Big Finn?
But they were all super like nervous about him being like on set with them, and he was kind of almost stoic, like just very serious and taking his role seriously. And he's sitting down in makeup in the chair, and my uncle was dared by his buddies to go up and ask him if he has a suntan from here down.
That's really cute.
And he actually did it, and he went up to him and he goes, Mr. West, it's really good to have you on set and stuff, but I got to ask you, do you always have a sundown? I'm like, here down. And he stops and looks at him and just starts laughing, and it broke the ice on set.
I'm sure he's a cool.
And it was great after that, but
I think there's a genuine rapport that he was just an all-around great guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, really, but it
And
was,
sadly, like, it sucks to start gaining a little momentum in the nerd world with Nerdbot and all this stuff, and then we're starting to lose some greats. So we gotta.
It's so much more so with the explosion of technology and media, and with the explosion of technology and media and how much just entertainment now is out there. It's it's been exponential. I mean, you figure we've been making movies since the turn of the century, and yeah, people are dying.
Yeah,
sadly it's only going to get worse because people are aging, and it's been bigger and bigger and bigger. There's more stars, more media out there. And it's it seems
I don't think people were had the idea of watching this show with the self-awareness that you're trying to bring to them.
You know what?
I think they're trying
it's
to
super
escape.
deep right now. Okay.
I know you're like
Really
what
deep.
if we're all just energy, you guys? What if we're all just Wonder Woman inside
We're all just
of us?
stardust floating through the cosmos, ready to just explode one day. Nobody gets out alive.
Cool. So anyway,
There we go. So, just moment of reference, Adam West.
Yes.
We love you. We miss you.
Adam.
Yes, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean,
This dark
it
night
doesn't get any worse than when you're losing somebody who affects all ranges of life. Now it's not just our parents who miss them. Now it's us that.
Let's get to the comments. Let's get to the comments.
Yeah, so I saw Candace Henson. She brought up the Jurassic Park first premiere 24 years ago, and that doesn't make me feel old at all.
Especially when, did you see it in theaters? I remember seeing it against.
No, I wasn't allowed to. That's right.
Ooh.
I was because I was 9 and my parents wouldn't allow me to.
young.
Which is shocking.
I'm so young.
I think I was 9 as well,
Yeah.
and they took me. I mean, I really wanted to see that movie, and the person that took me was like, "Are you sure it's scary?" And I was like, "All right, I want to go." And it was amazing.
Yeah, my family let me watch so much scarier shit, but I don't know what it was.
Here's the thing about watching movies at that age, which is you're at a certain level of gullibility. So unless you
I watched Alien when I was like 4.
Exactly, but unless you watch those movies that adds to the mystique. That adds to the mystery, and is that real? Can aliens really exist?
I'm gonna shout out some comments right now.
All right, go for it.
So we got laser disc, Michael, you motherfucker.
Okay, so Michael Powell earlier. So I want to get back to you, Michael Powell, because you just asked a really good question. I'm going to run through a bunch of shout outs right now. We got Leonardo. I'm going to butcher your name.
Arajo.
He's from Brazil. He has Portuguese. I don't know what you said, Leonardo.
I'll try to read it.
Canary.
I'm going to try to read it out. It
so
says,
pretty.
un abrazo de Itaqui, Rio Grande do Sul, Brasil, fronteria con Argentina. So he's on the border of Brazil and Argentina. So
Thank you for joining us tonight, Leonardo. All the way in South America. Geez.
Hola,
that's
che, vos, ¿qué pasa
fantastic.
contigo? Colombiano acá, ¿qué tenemos acá, cho?
We got Ismail Brambila.
I'll get that over here. No, we'll
perfect.
get to that too. But
we got Ismail Brambila going, what did he say? Nerd Cholo here. Hi, everyone. Welcome, Ismail.
Nice. Yeah.
Michael Powell. Okay, we'll get back to you, Michael. You've said a lot of good things. We got Big Finn commenting. We have the Jurassic Park
Chris
thingy.
Landrum brought up a good comment, which is
Kate Harris. Hi.
Chris Landrum brought up a good comment. How will they let him go on Family Guy?
I wanted to get to that too.
You know, because the show is ongoing. They're not crude. Like when they killed off Brian, they did it good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think with this one, it's going to be a really sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be super sweet, especially how loved he was by everybody on the show. Like you couldn't have asked for a better voice actor, a better actor himself, a better person.
Wendy Lou going rip Mr. Adam West, the first Batman I was introduced to as a child by my father. Grew up watching Memories with the show with my dad. Good memories. Aww. See, it's those things that are going to stay with us.
Yeah.
He will never die.
Yeah,
it's just in our hearts. That's how he stays alive.
Absolutely. Another thing that we got brought up to us is that Indiana Jones is 36. Raiders of the Lost Ark is 36 years today.
Harrison Ford is daddy.
So, wow.
Yeah, I said it.
Oh my
I said it.
Rachel, Jesus.
No, my dad actually looks like Harrison Ford. It's hilarious. Yeah, ever since I was a kid.
Control yourself, Litfin.
Right. No, but I'm serious, and like it was so for me, like anything. No, don't. Dad, please don't be watching this.
My dad. Hi, Dad.
I would be afraid to interview Harrison Ford because he projects this kind of like stern.
Oh, I would flirt like mad with Harrison Ford if I got to interview him.
But here's the thing: even if you did, he'd give you the same face as if I was interviewing him. It's like you don't know where he's gonna go until he cracks that one joke. And then everything's cool, and then it breaks the ice. But he always does that. Watch any interview he does.
It's so great.
Yeah, it's always very standoffish. Like I don't know if this guy wants to really be here.
I think if I was interviewing him, I'd go like, so how was the traffic? Did you get here in 12 parsecs? Good.
Wow, that's what you go.
But
he hates puns first.
He hates Star Wars though, so that might be the worst thing. Thanks, Anthony.
Yeah. This is why you are here, and we do the on location stuff. Okay.
Jesus, Anthony.
But Wonder Woman.
But look.
No. The reason why we're out there doing the interviews is because we can't get her out of the Wonder Woman cosplay.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm wearing it underneath all of this right now.
Yeah, she literally sleeps in it.
By the way, you should throw out your Instagram so you can.
Okay.
So people know where to find it.
All right, shameless plug, real quick. My Instagram is Rachel Litfin, Litfin. Rachel Litfin on all platforms. I also post under the hashtag FinOnFire, the hashtag Adventuring Princess. Shameless plug.
Yeah.
But I've posted a ton of Wonder Woman love recently. I have an amazing cosplay built by Mr. Pinsky, Mr. Pinsky Props. If you go onto any of my social media, you'll easily find it. If you're looking for a Wonder Woman build,
yeah, it's so awesome that when we at Geek Chic Promotions was doing a Wonder Woman party, that's right before the premiere, and we had
just last week.
God, it was amazing. We had a ton of the writers and artists from Wonder Woman 77.
Whoa.
We also had the voice of Wonder Woman. She was there.
Wow.
It was amazing.
I got to hug her.
Yeah, she was so sweet, and we of course had Rachel there.
That was the atmospheric Wonder Woman because my Wonder Woman's is the Gal Gadot, the new Wonder Woman, and thank you for having me. That was an amazing night.
That was so much fun. Thank you so much for coming.
Just the atmosphere was lit. It was great. Yeah. And just all the Wonder Woman love and getting to see all the fans. So it was Santa Monica based. It was what it was.
Yeah, it's at Heidi Ho Comic.
I feel like the fans did a better job promoting the movie than the actual company did.
Well, so let's go back to that. I know you guys probably talked this on the last show.
Week.
Yeah,
but
we
were like super
for me,
Wonder Woman
I had so many friends that worked at DC, and there was nothing but like, I don't know, guys. Like everybody was saying, it's gonna be shit. It's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, like we need this to be good.
Yeah.
And then it came out, and just minds.
I heard very people not saying it was gonna be shit, but they didn't trust it because of the lack of sponsorship, I guess.
Well, no, not only that, but just the other bullshit that's come out from DC.
Yeah,
movies.
absolutely. Yeah, it wasn't a good precursor.
I'm gonna. You know what though? I do think I keep my nerd card for this, even though it happened.
Okay.
I fell asleep. During Batman versus Superman.
Twice.
Twice. I've tried watching that movie twice.
I think the writers fell asleep.
I woke up when Gal Gadot was on screen, and then I stayed awake.
Hold on, we gotta give this to Rachel super quick. There you go.
I don't care.
You claim that you're all movie this and that.
Wait,
no.
And then you come at me, you judge me.
Boy, bye.
That movie was terrible.
Boy, bye.
I mean, that was impossible to
But
follow.
then Gal came on screen, and it was okay.
Yeah, that was the best part.
And then her hair was like, flay.
In fact, and we
Exactly.
I think back when it was unknown, we argued that should have been like the surprise twist, and they just gave it away in the trailer.
Yeah,
that
they
she
did.
was coming out
They did.
because she was stunning on that.
Trailers are so difficult, right? Because I try not to watch them, even though I'm super
They give away
excited.
the whole movie.
Yeah.
They give away too much, or I know too many people that direct and write trailers. So there's shit that's always in the trailers that is
aren't
not
there.
in
Yeah,
the movie.
that's where I'm at this point with
They-
Star Wars.
We got Andrew.
Okay, go ahead.
We got Andrew Landy. He goes, I mean, no one blames you, Rachel, for falling asleep during BVS. Yes. Thank you. I'm not alone.
Yeah, well, we're not going to just read comments that reaffirm our beliefs
I
either,
mean,
okay?
well, let's see where. We got hello from Germany. Germany's with
Wow,
us.
hello.
Holy crap.
Hello, Germany.
Hello.
That was me
Guten
attempting
Tag.
Germany accent. German accent.
Guten
yeah.
Tag.
So let's.
Schmetterling.
We should probably give.
Butterfly.
Yeah, okay.
Let's give
Whatever she
away-
said. Sure.
All right.
I hope that's what you said. You just
I'm pretty
insulted
sure
my
Look at
mother.
that's what I said.
check it out, girls. We should
Yep.
give
Yeah.
away one
Bay?
of this.
You mean Chris Pine
Yeah,
Bay?
is that him now?
Bay.
Oh yeah, Chris
Bay.
Pine.
Bay.
Okay, so we should give away Chris Pine, but we
Steve
need
Trevor.
some kind of we need some kind of Wonder Woman trivia, and we
So
have
give
some
us,
experts
like-
Oh,
here.
shoot.
Give us like
So-
a.
Oh, okay.
And something that the
in
guests
the
can't
comic
look
book-
it up.
Real quick. Okay, so the first
So
person
easy.
to chime in with the correct answer to RuthAnn's question right here, it's Wonder Woman trivia. You're going to win the die-cast metal figurines that they put out. These are super rare. They're all from the Wonder Woman movie. These are brought to you. Our sponsor tonight is
It's Paul Store.
Paul
so make sure
Mart
you check
Store.
out Paul Mart Store. Give them
He
some
provided
love.
these for us. They're
Yeah.
awesome figures. Okay, go ahead with your Wonder Woman trivia. First person to answer this gets the
Right, shoot.
gets Bay.
Yeah.
All right, so
Gets
in
bang.
the original Wonder Woman, what powers did her earrings give her?
Oh, dang, that's a really good question.
Damn.
Dang. How would we ever know that? All right.
I know
I'm
it.
going to say she used it as birth control. How about that?
Nope.
It was made by
wait. Oh, I
fucking
got off the
company.
feed.
Gave her
Hold on.
supersonic hearing.
Yeah, no, hold on. Now I'm like second guessing myself.
Now she's uh-oh.
Shit. Google it. Google it. Google
Yeah.
it.
So we're seeing still that was like a really challenging question because no answers are coming in yet for that. So we got big Wonder Woman fans out there scratching their heads doing the web
We got a
search.
shout out from Norway.
Yeah,
What
Norway.
the heck?
Hey.
This is like our international edition.
Marcus, if you can send me some Legos, that would be great. That'd be awesome. Thanks.
Marcus
Legos from
Alvestad.
Norway. Can you repeat
Thank
the
you for
question?
joining us
Do you think
tonight.
you can
Repeat the
repeat the question,
question
by the
again.
way? So we're
Yes.
asked, so for this,
For everyone who's Googling
you're
it
gonna
right
get
now.
this for
I know,
free.
including me.
Everybody, listen to this question so you can get this sponsored giveaway.
You will get
from
this sponsored giveaway. We will mail this to you if you can answer Ruth Ann's question correctly. What is
courtesy
it?
of Paul Mart Store.
Yes.
Courtesy
In
of Paul Mart Store.
the original comic book of Wonder Woman, what powers do her earrings give her?
Super hipster. Super like minute knowledge.
I know. Now I'm like,
Everyone's Googling
shit,
right now.
I thought I remembered. Now I'm like, wait.
George Sam Beaver goes breathe in outer space.
That is correct.
What? Are you
Sam!
seriously?
Yeah, that's it. I was
Sam's
making- I was
actually the
double-checking
husband
it.
of one of my ex-coworkers, Sam and Veronica. I love you guys.
All right.
Good
So
to see
who
you
is our?
tonight.
So who is our? This is
Sam
George.
Wills!
George Sam Beaver.
He
George.
goes by Sam.
George, you just won yourself.
Sam.
You won yourself a Steve Trevor. I wanted to call him Trevor Steve.
Trevor Steve.
Hey,
Get out, traitor.
sounds like-
Where's the
it sounds like-
traitor?
okay.
Where's the traitor? Traitor yourself.
it's like Ranger Steve. How you doing there, Ranger Steve?
Ranger Steve.
Ranger Trevor Steve. Michael George. Actually, sorry, I should say George. Make sure you send us a message at Nerdbot or to our podcast, the Botcast page. So go to the Nerdbot Botcast and send us a message with your address, and we're gonna send this out to you. All right. And again, this is courtesy of Paul Mart Store. So make sure you send them some love. And everybody, if you want to check out his store, he's got more than this. They got Marvel, DC. In a couple weeks, we're gonna be giving away these Transformers, also courtesy
one.
of Paul Mart Store.
These are heavy, you guys.
So like us, follow
could
us.
kill a man.
Yeah, these are really heavy. You're gonna get it for free
It's
if
your
you just
home,
watch. You're just gonna have to
like,
answer a
protection
question.
system.
That's right. So come
Does it
back.
actually transform?
Yeah,
Is it
this
more
one,
than meets
these
the eye?
actually these don't transform. They're the car models, but they're all really highly detailed. And there's a couple. Oh wait, I can't show them all. Hold on.
I don't want it if
These
it
are
doesn't
them.
come with mini
Okay,
cons.
there. That's all you get to see. I can't show all of them.
God, my brother had an insane Transformers collection growing up. We used to play Transformers and Barbies.
Nice.
I'm getting like a lot of flashbacks right now.
Transformers and Barbies. We need it.
Well, yeah, the Barbies would ride the Transformers.
That's the crossover.
Yeah, they would.
That's
You
the
know what I'm saying?
crossover we've been needing, though.
Yeah.
You don't understand that. Toy Story couldn't do that. Come on.
That would be great for us, like girls that would play with all those toys. To make like Barbie's just badass.
My brother and I, we would like combine like our toys. We played this game called World, and we would literally like toys from like every like faction.
That's like so epic.
Wait, did you come up with the name World? You just named it World?
We named it World. We would call it, do you want to play World? And we would like completely obliterate the living room. And oh my God.
You could probably play that. You could probably sell that as like like a game, like a Cards Against Humanity, where it's just something that enhances regular life. Where you'd be like, it's World. It's rules that me and my brother created for your toys.
Big Finn, his brother watching right now. He better be.
Brother Finn?
Brother Finn.
All right, before we get too far.
See, we have Mama Finn, Big Finn, and Brother Finn.
That's pretty adorable.
So again, everybody.
And Little Finn.
Again, everybody, we're going to be doing another giveaway in a few minutes. So make sure you check it out. If by then, if you want to check out and see other stuff that they have at Palmart Store, give them a shout out, check them out. Oops.
Too far.
A little too far.
All right.
Yeah, so let's get to the news after these comments. So,
Big Finn goes, yes, wow, memories. That was amazing and such a big mess. Yes, it was, Dad. Yes,
they never did. Michael Powell. They never did Wheeljack justice in those movies. Ugh, that's right, Michael. You know who would love that? Michael Mittleader. So, Michael, if you're watching, you got another Michael who's with you. He loves the Wheeljack. Let's see.
Oh, God, we got Chris Landrum quoting some Family Guy for us. We got Lois Griffin. Mayor West, what are you doing
I'll
here?
Mayor West. I'm being a rascal and ringing people's doorbells and running away.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, no.
That just happened.
Oh, yeah, and then he says, then what are you still doing here? And Mayor West, it's my first house. I'm not very good at this. Man, I miss that guy. Yeah, my favorite was always Nobody Messes with Adam Wee. Like, I remembered him. I remembered him instantly for that.
My favorite is when he gets in a shouting match with the wind.
Oh, yeah. All right, Rachel. Hey, whoa, there goes my sign. You see what you did? You see what you did?
I did nothing.
You know what you're going to do now?
Oh, no, it's gone.
Rachel.
I don't know what I did. What?
The news.
The news.
Rachel Litfin.
Good Monday night, denizens of the interwebs. We got some nerd news coming at you. Well, my first segment on nerd news was going to be about Adam West's passing, but we've already covered that. So again, rest in peace, Adam.
Humble
we
brag.
miss you. Humble brag. This isn't my nerd news. These are your announcements.
Oh, yeah, these
Other
are
nerd
notes.
news. The Mummy this weekend. Who watched that shit show? So Universal Studios is launching their Monster Universe.
They tried. This was an attempt.
Actually, they started it back with the Dracula.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which I'm sorry, I kind of I had a good time because it's like a superhero.
Oh, the Dracula with Luke Evans?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
origin
God,
stories,
that
was super
movie.
fun.
And you know what? And I know that they were going to build off of that and put that in the Monster Universe as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really heartbroken because they just screwed the pooch with the Mummy.
Yeah. Also, guys, we want to get your opinions of the Mummy out there.
Yes,
you guys
throw that out there.
If you guys happen to have $17 to burn out there, let's get your opinions.
And you watch that shit show, please tell us your thoughts.
What sucks
Wonder
is
Woman
that,
was cool.
the girl who plays the Mummy, actually I was in acting class with her for a
Cool.
few years.
Oh,
and
good
Sophia,
on her,
she was
man.
so freaking sweet. And between Kingsman, that, and now she's in Atomic Blonde, and of course Star Wars.
Yo,
Star
she's in
Trek.
Kingsman too.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
a lot.
right.
She's doing just fine. So part of me is please support her in the movie, but
Yeah. No, I don't think anybody's arguing that the actors in the movie like Tom Cruise and her can act.
I just can't.
It's just
has everybody seen that meme that it's a picture of Tom Cruise and the main chick, and it's the Mummy with a unaging monster and also a mummy. He is 54 years old. What the shit?
Yeah, calm down. Look, we have Vin Diesel now. We have The Rock.
You guys,
we have new heroes
if you follow me on Facebook, I posted over the weekend. I made a good breakfast Saturday morning, and I woke up and we were all watching TV in the common room, and we turned it on. And it was no, let's watch The Mummy. Yeah, let's watch The Mummy. We put on The Good Mummy, the 1999 version of The Mummy. And, yeah.
Did you see the meme that Gary made where it's a picture from the original Mummy because usually what is the quote from the original Mummy, which is nothing ever went wrong from reading from a book.
Yeah.
And he changed it to nothing's ever gone wrong from reading a script.
Oh. Here's another one right there.
There it is. I did see that actually.
Yes,
I was watching 1999 Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, and I was posting over the weekend. If your Mummy don't got the Brendan Fraser in it, I don't want none.
Yeah.
See, and here's,
you know what? what's crazy
With his
is
glorious hair and blue eyes.
You know what's crazy is I turned a leaf. I turned a leaf on those movies.
Yeah.
Like before when they came out, I'm like, what's the point of this? It's campy. He has a lot of bad one-liners. As I grew. No. Yeah, I'll give myself that for now.
Yeah, traitor.
Okay, but then I got older. I got to have a different palette
And those
of comedy.
movies are so beloved
and now I go back and I
now.
watched it. I was like, this was great. And then I was really into the Scorpion King when that came out.
That was so
that was
good
really good.
too,
And that was
yes.
like that was The Rock, fresh off of wrestling. He
That
was
his-
advertised
actually,
as
you know
The
what?
Rock.
You know what? No. Igor and I were looking it up. That was
Rock.
his first. That was The Rock's
Go back.
first feature film out of
Lucius went
wrestling.
on the bench.
Was the Scorpion King?
Yeah, right.
That was his first feature film after wrestling.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Scorpion
I'm so
King.
sorry, George German. Yeah, it's not good. I'm sorry. I don't even need to go see it.
All right, we're seeing some comments.
Yeah, let's get to some comments. Okay, so we've got
Jason says the Mummy should have Brendan Fraser in it. I think we
That's-
all.
we actually were
Michael
joking-
Powell goes. They better do Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Would you? They are. They're actually
Yeah,
going to.
not
They're going to
screw it
cover.
up.
They're going to cover all the Universal monsters. And by the way, I would have paid to see an old Brendan Fraser
Dude,
do basically
dude.
what Harrison
Yes.
Ford did
Yes.
on Indiana Jones, just coming back and bringing it back.
You've been interesting if Brendan Fraser and Evie, because of all their Egypt travels, if they came across a curse that kind of slowed down their aging.
Well,
How amazing! And then you
does
could just put
anybody
them in the new
remember-
universe.
Hold on. Does anybody remember when Brendan Fraser made a cameo in G.I. Joe, and it was to say that it was supposed to be a great like a ancestor of him
What?
in the Mummy? Yeah.
Oh,
No.
really?
Yeah,
I don't
look it up.
remember this.
Look up this
I don't
fan.
know about all
it's
that.
probably like retconning fan shit, but it was great.
Okay,
I
so
think
we got
his
Chris
last name is
Landrum.
Landrum.
Okay, so this was one of the previews in Wonder Woman, actually, and I don't know if they showed it before the Mummy, but Chris Landrum goes, "Are y'all excited about the new Valerian and City of a Thousand Planets movie?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't read the comic book, but
that shit is
That was a
pretty,
comic.
though.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
it's a
didn't know
French
that.
comic,
Okay,
yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Okay.
it looks so pretty, you
it's
guys.
so pretty, and it's like Fifth Element is one of my top like
Yeah,
sci-fi
yeah.
movies. I
Yeah.
cannot even tell. I probably know every single line in that movie.
How many times did you watch that when it was on TV? By the
multi-pass.
way, how many
She
times?
knows it's a multi-pass.
I was like, how many times did they run that on just a Sunday afternoon
I
and just
didn't-
get to watch that?
So I grew up in the boonies in Vermont, and we didn't have TV, but
Oh.
we had a TV and watched movies. And like my mom was obsessed with movies, so we had that. And good God, Lemon, would I watch that over and over again? Like
Wow.
we watched movies so often that we had a rewinding machine for VHS.
Oh yeah, what was it?
Wait,
What was
we
it, by
used
the
to
way?
use VHS. Oh.
What was it?
What was it called?
Every
Yeah, yeah.
No, but every rewinding machine took the form of something after an initial machine. So we used to have a little Mustang. It was
Wait,
a little
what?
Ford
Oh, seriously?
Mustang.
No,
you
ours
put the
was like-
tape in, and it would rewind the
That's
tape for you.
fucking
Wait,
incredible.
what?
I want that. I know.
Wait.
So VHS was this thing.
Am I too young for this?
Yes, you are.
way too
Yes.
young.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I literally had this conversation because we had a panel for Dragon Ball Z, and we were talking about because I would record it at
Yeah.
my like a high school boyfriend's house and like
Yeah.
come over and watch it, and like I'd get really upset if he accidentally re-recorded over it, and like all the kids in the audience, there's like. We're like,
Oh my
right.
God.
So there's these things called VHS.
Yeah.
Kids.
Everybody.
I was born before 2000.
By the way, I want to see in the comments how many people actually owned a VHS rewinder, and it was just on its own. It was something you plugged in
Yeah.
on its own, and it rewound it for you.
Yeah, you just
it was
like
an independent
it
machine.
would only fit one. It was
Yeah.
like this. It was just a little bit bigger than one VHS tape. You just slid that shit in and like clicked it down, and it would rewind it so you could start watching the next movie and be ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Big Finn had one. I'll even say he had two, but
Yeah.
Big Finn definitely had
didn't get very far. Michael Powell says
Michael
he got
Powell
one.
still has one. Oh my God.
David
Michael
Holiday.
Powell says he still has one. I love you, boo.
David Holiday says that Valerian looks like a nice tribute to Mobius. What's Mobius?
Mobius is
David Holiday, chime in with that.
Please.
I love David. David's a good friend of mine.
yeah.
Heals me $5.
Because that's the you have to correct me though, but that is the comic book stuff that you're talking about, right? It was Mobius and all that, but correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't, like I said, I didn't read the Valerian comic book, but it
Okay.
looks, I'm excited. I mean,
All right.
any adventure, sci-fi shit, I am down.
I now
go
know
in,
more about it because of you.
Yeah, I go in very trepidatiously. I feel like, what was the movie that changed everything? It was X-Men 3. X-Men 3 was the moment that I stopped believing in, yeah, exactly.
We're using that a lot today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
X-Men 3 was that moment when I went to see that, and it broke me so hard that after that, every other movie, I went in with like no
Hold on,
expectations.
it does deserve a at the end too for killing off my bae. I was
Bae.
pissed.
We
Well,
never finished my nerd.
I mean, that's what's sorry.
Yes, well, I know, right? Well, that's on you. All right.
You want me to start talking?
We could. I just had one more thing.
Your total, your yellow jacket keeps me thinking that you're like, what's the X-Men? Jubilee, with the hair and everything. So you're rocking the Jubilee look right now.
I mean, yes, Jubilee.
Purple nail polish too. So.
Damn, you cute girl. Girl, what's your number?
What's your name?
Got my number, girl.
I know I got your number.
Yeah.
There we go again.
All right, you do your news all
We got more news coming at you. Yo,
April
who follows
O'Neil
current?
jackets.
What?
Somebody was right. They're like, it's like an April O'Neil jacket. You're right. I love
It is.
That's true. Yeah. I didn't want to date myself with April
tell her
O'Neil
I said
though.
she's smashing.
Oh.
Hello, Chadbury.
I didn't want to date myself
Chadbury.
with April O'Neil though. I went a little bit more.
I know.
So,
we've already done that.
More nerd news coming at you. Moving the segment along. Who is following current Batman comics right now?
Not me.
I have current ones,
a thing happened, man.
I know,
A thing happened, and oh my god, I want this.
A girl thing happened.
Batman. Okay, spoilers coming. If you're following current Batman comics and you don't want to know this, just turn off your sound for like 3 seconds. But please come back. We love you. Batman, Bruce Wayne just proposed to Selina Kyle on a rooftop in the rain. So romantic.
What?
In the rain. Oh my god.
Nice.
And the comic ended on the cliffhanger, and I'm so ready for this. So just not necessarily news, but a tidbit to watch out for. A lot of my girlfriends were just romantic nerd babes. We kind of had like a nerd fest over this over the week. And my friend reminded me this week. She messaged me actually this afternoon. She's like, "Are you going to talk about Batman proposing to Selina Kyle?" I'm like, "Yes, I will bring it up."
I mean, how do fans feel about that though?
How do you feel about that?
About that because I haven't been keeping up in the most
Batman
recent
has
comments,
had
but,
romances with many women.
Yeah, but that's because
Many women.
that goes back to his issues with his
Bat daddy.
parents, and he can't commit
Yeah.
because he's got issues about his parents.
I thought that was just because he was played by George Clooney in that movie. Okay.
Bat
never mind.
daddy.
Hey, if we got if Clooney settled down.
Clooney, the one man who'll never say slush puppy.
Oh my god.
Hey, if Clooney settled down, all right, Bruce Wayne can settle down now too, all right? The game is up, all right?
The game is on.
What's her name?
Dude,
Amala?
Clooney settled up.
Amal.
Yeah.
That woman is
Amal.
fucking incredible.
She is like a lawyer, and she's beautiful, and she just had his twins. She's
Yeah.
set for life.
Yeah.
I love that he had
I know,
to be
right? Talk about an
medicated.
overachiever. She's like, oh, you want one baby?
Oh no.
I'm going to make two at once.
Both in one
Two
shot.
at once.
Bam.
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 All right, so what?
How it works.
I just hope they don't drag it out for you. What just happened?
No, continue with your news. No, well, actually, we're reflecting to Selina Kyle.
Yes. So we want to hear from you guys for we'll devote a couple more minutes to this. What are your thoughts on Batman and Selina Kyle shipping?
Yeah.
Do you like it? Do you like the Bat and Catwoman together? I actually do. A lot of people love Batman and Wonder Woman together because that was a thing in Justice League for a while.
It wasn't
so
that.
here's the thing that I feel like anytime, especially with these very tragic heroes, is that we're literally just setting it up that she's gonna die.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like I feel like
You shut your mouth.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anytime that like
We're gonna put Stacey on our hands again.
Yeah, what? No.
No.
Well, so here's something that I gathered. I just happened to be watching. Okay, so I watched this guy called Nostalgia Critic. He's really cool. He's on YouTube. So he was doing like a top 11 of all these couples, the top 11 couples basically. Surprisingly, the Joker and Harley Quinn were not on there, so I'm
good.
happy about
You know
that.
what? I'm so happy.
I was happy.
That is a
happy to see
toxic
that.
AF relationship.
No, he explains that very well at other times.
I know.
Absolutely.
All the fuck over the
Absolutely.
place.
We'll save it. We'll save it for the yeah. But
that shit makes me
I got a thing with that.
But in contrast, the reason why he says Selina Kyle works very well with Batman is that it's an ongoing thing. It's a little bit frustrating for them.
Well, she's the right flavor of crazy too.
That's the thing. They're each other's balance of crazy.
She's not a bad person. She's just misguided, and she's good at heart.
Ultimately,
she's played the villain. She's played the superhero.
In a way, the reason why we think she plays the villain is that she's willing to do whatever it takes to get there, whereas Batman will do it, but within the guise of the law. He's still a vigilante as much as she is, though. So that's essentially why they're kind of good together.
She's chaotic neutral.
See,
like the good will come from her anyway.
Yeah.
The good will come from him, but it's like it's going to come from her if somebody dies.
But there's no going back to it, like her being the right flavor of crazy. It's like Batman can't be with just some normal chick. Like
as well.
You know, he's
Yeah.
too off. Like he has to be with somebody that's a little broken.
They're each other's flavor of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And they're both good at heart, deep down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, I want this so bad.
I know, but
Wow.
I'm letting you know. Just as
They're gonna
as a
Gwen
story.
Stacy this shit, aren't they?
I'm
mean,
pretty
just-
sure if you look on Pornhub, you'll find exactly what you're looking for, Rachel. At this point,
Get out.
you look
So
long
there's
and hard
this
enough
thing-
on the
What is
internet.
that rule? What
Rule 34.
Rule
the internet.
34.
You look long and hard enough on the internet, you're gonna find what you're looking for.
You're not gonna have to look that long and hard for that. I'll tell you what.
Oh my God!
Jeez.
All right.
All
I
right.
think we found like a new.
Okay, so we
trivia
got
flavor.
Cade Harris, who's like
Bat
just
and
in our
Cat.
comments. He's shipping them so hard.
Yeah,
He's like
Jake-
Batwoman and Catman.
No, Bat and Cat so cute together.
Oh, Batwoman and Catman. I'm dyslexic. Michael Powell goes, I just hope they don't drag it out for a year. I
Yeah.
do too. Like, I think like a good 4 or 5 months would be like an ample time to. God, are they even gonna get married? Oh my God, I'm really scared about this now.
I'm sorry.
I'm like
They're-
really scared
Yeah,
about this.
I'll say with most other superheroes, they will get married, so it ups the tragedy factor.
Yeah.
And then we need, and then
They're
also
probably gonna be a kid.
And now we're gonna have
Yes.
Catwoman cosplayers in
kid
wedding
that's
dresses.
pregnant.
because the kid will diversify the future.
Wait, isn't Damian
of-
Wayne dead? No, Damian Wayne's alive. Wait, who died?
Depends on which.
No, you know what? Hold on.
Who died?
Hold on. You know what? Hold on. I'm about to blow it away.
Wait.
I'm about to blow this
All
shit
right,
away
all right,
right now.
all right.
I'm about to blow this shit
All
away
right.
right now, and it all
We're
has to
listening.
do with Batman fucking Beyond. Okay?
Oh wait, yes. We went
Do
over
you
this
ever
weeks
see
ago.
Selina Kyle in Batman Beyond?
No. Wait.
I'm sorry, girl.
What?
I'm sorry, girl.
No.
I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, girl.
No. What? What are you doing to me?
Yeah.
Just accept it. Just accept it.
What are you doing to me?
Just go with it. Just go with
I mean,
it.
honestly, it could have just been.
Wait, is it
Batman
Terry's
Beyond.
mom?
They couldn't- they
Is it
couldn't
Terry's
afford-
mom?
Divorce?
Is it Terry's mom?
Or they couldn't afford to. No.
What are we doing? I don't
I'm
get
saying
this.
that she's dead.
You're so
They
fucking
bambied her.
adorable.
They bambied her in Batman Beyond because she's not around. Like, I'm saying Batman Beyond
There's-
is proof that she is no longer with Batman by the time he gets to that age. Their marriage does not work out.
I mean, if you look at the Frank Miller one,
We're
too,
totally
yeah.
like, we're
We
totally.
broke her. No, but to be fair, they could change it up.
I'm
'cause
going
comic
home.
books have rewritten shit so many times, but
I'm gonna take my figure and go home.
Sorry.
it's a superhero thing. They're not gonna they're not gonna last long, or they're setting up to be some tragedy, or sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's not-
we're
it's
gonna get
not-
off this because I'm just
Yeah,
sad.
we lost a lot of
as
viewers
hell
talking about the
now.
death of
All right,
Selina
no.
Kyle.
Let's bring back some viewership. Let's go dark and go live again real quick. I hit the off button. We're back.
Oh my God,
She
that's
is still around in The Dark Knight Returns. You are correct, Kate. Thank you
Ooh, yeah, it's true. But not at Batman Beyond. Terry McGinnis.
Okay, so Michael, you've been with us all night, man. You're the real MVP. Again, chime in. If you have comments, thoughts about this, we will shout you out. We want to hear from you.
George says no. She's an old lady by then.
for. Yeah, she
Yeah,
is. Yeah, she's an old lady.
okay.
Kate Harris goes, their kid will be the next Robin.
Nice.
Yes.
No, well, I mean,
That's
the
right.
other thing-
Talia al Ghul. Talia. Mm-hmm. But
There's just so many.
why am I blanking on her last name?
No, you had it.
Was it Talia al Ghul? No. that
Wait,
doesn't
so
feel
wait,
right.
who are we talking about? We're talking.
this is Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al
There we
Ghul?
go.
Yeah.
Ra's al Ghul's daughter, Talia al Ghul.
She's like,
Batman,
happening?
Damian Wayne is their son.
she's like, isn't that the
Yes.
guy against
Yes.
climate change? Raja Al Ghul.
Dang. Showing
It's
our
not
age
the
again,
wind.
making those references.
All right.
All right, what's your? Do you have like one last piece of
No,
news before?
I mean,
is that it?
do we want to go over?
I mean,
Yeah,
so
well, you were gonna do the Batman movie that were. Oh no, that was it,
No,
right?
no,
That was the news.
I was going to do Chris
Sorry.
Evans leaving the Marvel franchise.
Oh.
Oh,
all right.
did I just name drop that?
Did you?
I was gonna do this thing that I just did by saying that.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yes.
Go for it.
The next the next Marvel movie that comes out is that the next Avengers movie, the big one?
Probably
The crazy
the
just
biggest one.
cluster F that has like
The next
25
Marvel,
different.
No, the next Marvel movie is Thor and
Ragnarok.
Hulk.
and then
the buddy
then
cop movie we've always wanted.
oh
Yeah.
god, yes.
I'm so in.
And somehow Mark Wahlberg's
We
gonna be in
work
there.
together.
It's gonna be like Mark Wahlberg's the only guy on that planet with a Boston accent.
Can we get Mark Wahlberg in on the Marvel
Marky Mark.
universe, please? I need this. Didn't know I needed it.
No. What? Something's happening.
We'll save it for another time.
Oh, you're going to say the Chris Evans stuff?
Yeah, we'll say
All right,
okay.
Captain America's 9. All right, thanks, everybody.
Lucky Barnes. Yeah.
All right,
Womp womp.
so without too much further, because we're going to get to a giveaway a little bit later on, but what I'm going to do now is go over some of the Nerdbot news, the Nerdbot, events that we have coming up, going down here locally, of course, to California way. We're going to be at Dave & Buster's on June 22nd for Nerd Nights. We're back again for another awesome Nerd Nights. Last Nerd Nights was really freaking awesome. All right, it was a Star Wars night. We had nerd karaoke. We had a couple hundred people. How many people would you say we had there?
That was 400?
Hella people.
400 people. It was a lot of freaking people
Hella
that fit into
people.
that place. It's getting bigger and bigger.
lit.
So Harry Potter
We're going to
night.
have like 500 people this time.
I'm expecting a lot more
1,000
people.
Nerds.
You know, I'm expecting a lot more people at Harry Potter night just because it's Harry Potter's
It's
big.
Harry Potter, man.
It's, like, I didn't realize how big it was, and I started remembering when I was younger, like, people would wait at bookstores till midnight all
For a
together
book.
for that book. Like, it's big.
Book.
It's
and
gonna
then it
be
was a
huge.
race between your friends who could read it fastest and then spoil each other. No, shut up, I'm not reading it.
Wow, so you guys were spoilers back then too, huh?
Yo, we were savage.
Terrible.
Savage Potter hipsters.
So, but we're gonna have everything that's there. We're actually gonna have live music there too. I actually created a band for this event called the Expansion Pack. So make sure you come and check it out. We're gonna be playing music live, nerd karaoke. We have a vendor there too, selling some cool nerdy stuff there. Gil Riego Photography is gonna be taking photos of everybody in the
I
VIP
love
lounge.
Gil. We
now,
love Gil.
Here is the deal maker, and I'm not gonna say the breaker. It's the maker.
It
all
is
right.
the maker.
Right.
Normally, lay it on us. What's
Normally
the deal
the
maker?
tickets are $10, and you get. I'm sorry. Is it 10 now? It's 10 now. Okay, so normally it was $12 before, and you get a $10 gaming card, right? That was before. Now we're going $10, right? Gets you into Nerd Nights. Gets you an unlimited gaming card all night at Dave & Buster's for any games that are not ticketed, of course. So yeah, that is crazy. We don't know what we're doing in here. Life, it's
Unlimited
if you don't come to
games?
this.
Wait,
I don't know
hold
what to
on,
tell
hold
you.
on, wait, no,
If you don't come to
yo.
this, you are financially terrible
I
at
didn't-
everything you do in life. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
But actually though, I didn't know this. Can I have one?
Can you have one what?
I want to play games. Who wants to play games with me, Dave & Buster's?
If you
come, I
Okay.
will play games with you.
There you go. She will. You're getting the offer right now. all right?
First
It
3
might
people
be-
to hit me up for a game at Nerd Nights
It
next
could be-
week, Dave & Buster's, I will play games with
It
you.
could be mind games. It could be war games. Who knows?
I'm
you
wearing
know?
a cute dress, man. I got this Marauders map dress.
Could be Patriot games. Tom Clancy
Adorable.
shout out right there.
I'm in.
Yeah.
All right. So make sure you
She
check
gonna be
that
there.
out.
I'm gonna be
Guys,
there. Word.
Nerd Nights, June 22nd. All right. So make sure you find out the details on our Facebook page, facebook.com/nerdbotmedia, or you can find it at nerdbot.com. We always have all the info there. Also, coming up this year again, NerdbotCon. It is back, ladies and freaking
Real
gentlemen.
quick, I'm going to do a shout out. Chris Landrum goes, love you guys. Good night. Midnight here in Texas. Good night, sir.
Good night,
I'm
buddy.
assuming
Sir.
you got work in the morning.
Yeah.
You sleep well, mister. We'll see you next week.
Yep. So, like I was saying about Nerd Nights, though.
Night.
No, not Nerd Nights. I'm sorry. I meant
your shit
NerdbotCon,
right.
I should say.
NerdbotCon in
But we're going to be
September.
in Pasadena at the
hold
Pasadena
this up?
Convention Center.
Can I
Yeah,
hold
so
this
why don't
up?
you go ahead
Can
and
I
hold
hold
that
that
up. So we're going to have vendors, cosplay contest, nerd karaoke, live music again as well. We have vendors from all walks of life, artists, original artists. Probably RuthAnn's going to be there. We're going to force her to be there obligatorily. Also, we're going to have photography booths there too. You can get some professional photography done in your cosplay. So make
Is
sure you
Gil
come
doing
by.
photography again?
I want to say yeah because he's
Yeah?
awesome. I don't know. Are we saying yes?
Possibly.
No, it's not promised yet. Okay.
Yeah, and then tentative Gil.
The check is
We're
in the
gonna go.
mail with Gil. Okay, that's what we're gonna say. all right?
I actually met Gil last year at Pasadena at NerdbotCon, which
And
was
we
held in
haven't been able to
Pasadena.
shake him since.
And he was amazing. And the pictures he put out from last year, and he was taking literally everybody's pictures. So if you're a cosplayer and you haven't connected with some really amazing photographers yet, Gil and Russelin, awesome. Gil and Russelin will be the photographers this year for NerdbotCon at the end of September in Pasadena. But again, if you're a cosplayer and you've been wanting to get some just amazing high quality pictures and you haven't been able to connect with photographers yet, and you know you're going to be around in September, go to NerdbotCon. You will get some amazing shots. Show off your hard work.
That's right. So on top of that, of course, like I said, it's local here in Pasadena. So if you're tired of
Beautiful
going really,
downtown Pasadena.
yeah, and it's like great for photography,
So
cosplayers.
It is
You got a
actually
lot
really
of good
pretty.
cosplay stuff done there that day too,
Yeah,
right?
actually, I actually just did a photo shoot yesterday in Pasadena. Shout out to Commons Only Clothing. I just did a photo shoot for Commons Only Clothing in Pasadena, and it's gorgeous. It's such an amazing location for a con.
That's right.
And,
yeah, right. So we're going to be there, like we said, September 30th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a one-day con, but of course we're going to have everything that you need there. So make sure you come and check it out. You can find out more details about it at nerdbot.com. We got everything that you need there. And then there's also Instagrams for NerdbotCon. So if you check it out, you find us on Instagram at NerdbotMedia, at NerdbotCon. Whatever you need, it's going to be there, folks. All right, so let's get back into the awesomeness that is RuthAnn joining us today.
Up.
All right.
We got our girl boss, our kick-ass nerd entrepreneur.
Our own Wonder Woman, if you will.
And DBZ Bulma in the fan film. It's got like 28 million views.
Yeah, so also throw out a link if you can to the DBZ thing so people can see.
Yo, hawk your shit, man.
Oh, I will.
Tell your story. Where can we find you?
Yeah, so Robot Underdog 2 on YouTube. So there's not only the first episode of DBZ Light of Hope, which is based on the history of Trunks saga, but we have the trailer up for the next 2 episodes, and just crazy amount of work has been put into these next 2 episodes. It's like... It looks like a movie. We're really excited.
Wow.
Also, now we're doing a weekly Dragon Ball Super review show, so I'm on that every week. We just uploaded the last one just this morning, so check that out. Robot Underdog 2. And so that's all the DBZ stuff of being Bulma. And actually, this jacket ended up in one of the episodes because the co-creators made this jacket for me for my birthday. And
awesome!
Yeah, I happened to be walking out the door when we were going to film some extra pickup shots, and I just put this on because it was cold. And the director's like, "Oh no, that's staying on. Yeah, that's staying.
You rock
that's
it.
staying on."
You
Yeah.
rock that
I love
jacket.
that.
I wish I
great. That's
I wish I
great.
had pants in that color.
Right?
Like, I really like that color.
It's a great color.
Yeah.
It's
So
yellow.
It's that marigold color.
So can you describe a little bit to
fantastic.
everybody who might not have seen it what the work entails as far as your fan film work does?
Yeah, so for this, basically what happened is about 3 or 4 years ago, the amazing Donnie and Rita McMillan of Robot Underdog were like, you know what? That terrible Dragon Ball Evolution was so shitty. We have to make something that actually shows like how good a Dragon Ball Z movie can be.
Yeah.
So they did a little Kickstarter.
Now that movie was it dubbed? Was it?
No, it's
American. It was American,
it's
right?
So bad.
Okay, yeah, I remember. That's how
wa-
little traction it got. People just like tried to hide it from society.
It's
yeah.
so bad that I feel like what happened was that executives were like, oh, everybody loves Dragon Ball Z, so we need to do this. But then they tried to like vanilla it up for like Middle America, and it made no sense.
Yeah.
So it pissed everybody off. Like it's so bad. I walked after I was cast as Bulma, I was like, well, I guess I have to watch this just to make sure that I'm not doing anything like her. I walked out of my own goddamn house. That's how bad I was. I had to
walk down the street into the sun.
Yeah, I literally had to loop for just walk that shit out.
You gave yourself the only 1-star Yelp review at your house that you had.
I'm like, this theater's the worst. Play the shit.
Oh my God.
So and I was cast. I was actually one of the last people to be cast. And then the first episode, it's like a very short thing.
Real quick, I'm gonna. If you've seen the original Dragon Ball Evolution movie that came out a few years ago, chime in the comments.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Yeah, we need audience
because we need support that we're not alone in thinking it was just
we
a
need
show.
the real Dragon Ball fans to come out and tell us why that movie didn't, because I honestly all I knew about it was that it was coming out.
Dragon Ball fans watching tonight, chime in. This is your time to shine.
I knew that it was coming out, and I saw screenshots of the actors in the costumes, and that's it. Never saw a trailer, never saw the movie, never saw anything after that.
I saw everything that was happening with it, and I knew right away, just from
Almost
the casting
immediately.
of this. And I was shocked that James Marsters was in it, Spike from Buffy.
Yeah.
Really?
He plays Piccolo, and he does this amazing... I mean, the poor guy. So
why?
He hasn't recovered since.
No, no, literally. So there's this. If you look it up on YouTube.
That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Oh, is that so?
That's not how it works. I mean, this works.
No, oh no.
No.
Oh, baby, what is you doing? Have you seen that meme?
No.
Oh God, it's never mind. Just go ahead.
So
go.
James
Elaborate.
Marsters, if you look on YouTube, there's this really sad video where he was at a con or something, and somebody asked him about Dragon Ball, and you just see him go like.
Oh.
Okay, this is what happened. And he tells the whole story, and it's so fucking sad sad because he loves Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, that's
And he
heartbreaking.
he raised his kids to love it. And the producer that did Shaolin Soccer,
Yes,
he was supposed to be doing this movie. And like,
oh my God,
who better to do the Dragon Ball movie than that?
Right. And Shaolin Soccer was not that far off from that movie, the time when it was created. And I remember thinking, I saw the trailer for Shaolin Soccer and it blew me away. Just the trailer by itself.
Oh, it's amazing.
Okay.
It's perfect.
So right now, when you brought up Dragon Ball Z, I immediately went with like, oh, I think they were going to go with Shaolin Soccer instead, like Shaolin Soccer did. And it actually turned out that the creative forces were almost similar in that way.
Well, so this is what happened.
So what
right?
happened? Yeah.
So and he was told there was a certain amount of money budget, and like, and he's the guy from Challenge Soccer is gonna be doing it. Great. He lands in New Mexico to start filming this thing, and it's when he's off the plane that he finds out that no, that guy was just on paper. He's actually not involved in the creative process whatsoever. And it was like a third of the budget.
The
that
old
they said
switcheroo.
It was. So like they couldn't even afford. Yeah, they couldn't even afford to put his stunt double in the full makeup of Piccolo. So he had to do a lot of his own stunt work, and he still suffers today from a broken clavicle that he got on set from that.
Dang.
Yeah. Like,
so yeah, you're right. He has not recovered
not,
from
literally
that.
has
Oh
not.
my God.
Can I sue for that?
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, yes. I mean,
Yes and no, but
Jeez.
yeah. So that's.
how do you not step off the movie though after you find out that the director's not really? I would have
He
been
already
like, I'm
signed the
out.
contracts. If you sign the contract before you leave, and you're like, well, I'm here.
Damn.
So all he wanted was
The check
that
was
to
in the mail.
Yeah, all he wanted was that to do well enough
Yeah.
that they could do a sequel and do it right. And he went into the first time he went in with his son to the theater, he was like packed, and he was so excited. Then he realized he was in the wrong movie.
Oh.
And then he went to the theater that was actually showing his, and there was like 3 people.
Heartbreaking.
So sad. So anyway,
There you go. That's
All right. Well, let's.
This is getting
our
sad.
Series, yeah.
This is like the saddest show we've ever.
I know.
Bring it back to Austin.
Is
Bring it back to Austin.
it sad? Is it
Bring
sad
it up to
that?
Austin again.
Is it sad that talking about his career is sadder than talking about Adam West's passing?
You shut your
sad.
mouth.
All right, so we're getting some.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. I want to know. We're getting some fun facts in here.
What did you do for David Letterman? Wait, what didn't you do for David Letterman?
RuthAnn. Yeah, I know, right?
right.
What did you?
What did you do for David Letterman?
So this is a story. This is RuthAnn has led a very interesting life. So this is back when I was in New
You're
York
the most
City.
interesting woman
Yes.
in the world. You gonna start selling Dos Equis soon?
I don't know what's going on David Letterman, but when
Soon.
I do, I hula hoop. So
She's
yeah,
watching.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
All
kidding.
right.
So what? No. What's happening?
That's not how this works.
So back in New York, I was a musical theater kid since I was like
Yeah.
since I was
Nice.
six. That's
Yeah.
all I
Theater
did
kids
was-
represent.
Woo! Yeah, singing and acting, that's all I did. And then I went to New York
Too poor for theater.
Yeah, right. to continue that. And one thing I would do on the side is bartend. And I started bartending when I was 18 at a comedy club called Hot Comedy Club in New York.
Nice.
Because they never paid attention because I always looked older. So
But that's a great place to start, like around
yeah, it's
comedy
great.
as somebody who's creative
it was
type.
great.
Like, oh my
it was,
God.
It was super fun. And also, comedians are the saddest, most awesome people ever.
Right?
But so I got hired for this
sad.
bar
Please laugh at
after
me.
that. Yeah, right. Please laugh at me.
Shout out to all my
use humor-
comedian
yeah,
friends
right. I
watching.
use humor to make me not be so upset.
You lose.
You lose. That's so random.
All right, okay, good.
All right,
Okay,
so I ended up working at 20 years old. I ended up working for the bar that Coyote Ugly was based on.
Ooh, okay.
So I would do all the stuff on the
Oh,
bar.
by the way, I feel like that sentence has been uttered to me by multiple people. Like, oh, this bar is the one that Coyote Ugly's based off of.
You know, in a weird way, I kind of feel like I've heard that.
Right? I'm saying,
Well,
like, I
it's
feel like
either-
people are, yeah.
it's either Hogs. So there's like a bunch of. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, there's Coyote Ugly, Hogs and Heifers, and there's Red Rock. I was a Red Rock girl, and for all those
Red Rocks.
that knew about Red Rock West Saloon. Yeah, it was the last.
Yeah,
Hells,
yeah.
yeah, it was the last Hell's Angels bar. It was a very.
Oh, okay.
It was like one of those old school like salty bars. And I used to blow fire in the bar.
How tough are you?
Yeah, right.
All right,
Welcome
so
to
David
the-
Letterman.
Yes. So I used to. There's all sorts of tricks I used to do. I used to blow fire on the bar. I used to do this really funny
Wow.
trick because where I would hula hoop while balancing a Corona bottle on my head and do this whole like act, like a bunch of different stuff. So I had this one day shift that there was nobody at the bar except for like one drunk guy in the corner, and this couple comes in. Oh, we just go fucking bananas. I get her dancing on the bar and hula hooping. I do the fire show and all that kinds of. Come to find out, it's the main booker for Dave Letterman and his assistant.
Oh, nice.
So
Oh my
I get this phone
God.
call. Oh no, it was the owner of the bar being like, hey, can I give this guy your number? Because he says he's with. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. And then I got this phone call at 10 a.m. after I'd been drinking until like 6 a.m. Brought home one of the bouncers with me. It's like that was like my life at 20.
Girl,
get it. And I wake up and they're like, so can you be at the Ed Sullivan Theater right now? Like, how soon can you be there? I lived in the Bronx.
Okay.
Like, so like I.
Yeah, I was about to say, because if you're still in NoHo right now and you have to get to the Ed Sullivan Theater, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah. So jump in a cab, head down there, and like get in the green room, hanging out.
It sounds like you're writing a Billy Joel song.
Yeah, right. Paul Schaefer walks in, and by the way, little side note: this show was what me and my dad would watch together. Dave Letterman is what we would watch together.
Oh,
so like I
special.
knew everything about it, and I was like, that's so. Fucking Paul Schaefer's in the green room, and we start chatting. He's like, "Oh, so what do you do on the show?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna blow fire." And he's like, "Oh, I heard about you." I was like, "Paul Schaefer heard about me." Yes. So, but at the end of the fire marshal comes in and is just like, "Nope, you can't do that. You can't blow fire. You're not trained." All this kind of shit. Like, nope. And
Killjoy.
Chris, who hired me on, because I was like, oh no, guys, like I just even being in this theater is enough. Like this is amazing, thanks. And he's like, well, what about the hula hooping with the Corona bottle trick? And I was like, okay. So I literally had time to take a cab to the Uptown bar where I usually worked, grab a hula hoop, grab a Corona. By the way, I'm still hungover as shit and like haven't eaten anything.
Yeah.
And what's being
But that just made you hungrier for the world. Yeah.
So what was plugged into my mind was do not make jokes and like plug the bar. Like don't make jokes because Dave Letterman liked to be like the straight guy, and you know me, I'm goofy. I like to do lots of voices. So I literally wrote a script like my name is RuthAnn Thompson, and like so that I like have it.
Why did you sound like Cartman?
I know.
My name is Megan. My best friend is the cancer. We're always here together.
That was awesome. You get applause for that.
Cartman, we can't say anything hella anymore.
Oh wow, you do a really good Wendy. Oh, that was a Stan. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Very well. Take a bow.
Yeah, thank you.
Matt and Trey, if you're Matt and Trey.
Hey, Cartman, can I have some candy? Yeah, I have any Jew candy here.
Matt and Trey, if you're watching, please.
Hey, Matt Jelly Bears.
All right. So I do funny voices.
Yeah, we'll get to that. The Letterman story totally derailed it.
So I didn't have a chance to rehearse this at all, and I'm literally in the audience. So it's for the audience show and tell bit. So I'm on an angle, like, to do this whole bit, and, like, so I just put the Corona bottle on my head, and, like...
You're in the audience.
I'm in the audience,
okay.
And he comes out, and he talks to me, and I accidentally keep, like, saying jokes I don't mean to.
Yeah.
Like, it's very... If you watch the video, like, with all this story behind of how fucking nervous I was, and also, by the way, I was 20.
Yeah.
It was totally illegal for me working at that bar.
You were
So I was
such a
like, oh my God, I'm
baby.
about to go on national TV and do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I hula hoop, I did the thing, but then I went to go, when I stopped and, like, let the hula hoop fall, I went to go pick it up, and then I bowed, and my beautiful pink thong is just right out there for the camera.
Nice.
Just like, and pink G-string. So that's what all the text I was getting from my family, like when it actually posted, was just like, nice thong. I'm like,
excellent.
I was just on David Letterman. Yeah, but your thong.
Yeah, but your thong though, nice.
Sexism.
Yeah. So yeah.
But luckily at that time you were pitching right to Letterman's
Yeah.
demographic in that
Well,
moment.
also, if you
So
if
our
you watch it-
viewership just spiked because you did voices.
seriously.
Yeah, so let's
We got
get to
someone
that.
saying do
Wait, what's
Ken.
more of a voice?
Kate Harris wants you to do Kenny.
Okay.
Kenny, those bastards.
No, well, let's touch on that because you do a myriad of other things.
You do voiceover
You do a
work, don't you?
plethora
You
of
do,
other
yes.
things, but you do voiceover. So
Voiceover.
what's some of the stuff that people might recognize you from?
Okay, so, geez, I did a lot of TV shows for a few years. So you might have saw me on New Girl. I was a squad room agent on NCIS for a season. Random stuff like that. Voiceover-wise, unless there's like, because I used to do a lot of phone messages. For this, press 1. For that, press 2.
I've heard you.
You're the movie guy.
I've heard you.
Exactly, yeah.
I know I've heard that. You're in my
Yeah,
nightmares.
right. There's a couple. There's one video game I doubt ever really came out that I did. So there's that. Geez, what other stuff?
The only
people-
voiceover role I ever got was the one that goes, "Thank you for calling Los Angeles County Jail. Please enter another 10 cents to
Was that-
continue your
was that
phone
how-
call."
Was that how you got a parole?
Yeah,
What?
that's yeah. It was like a work internship program
Yeah.
inside the prison, so it was all good.
Man, you've lived a hard life.
Yeah, I've lived a hard nerd life. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
hardcore nerd life.
Hardcore. Yeah.
my God.
You try getting comic books up your butt in prison. All right.
Wait, whoa.
I mean, like it's hard.
That's what
Not
she
the
said.
comics. Well.
Okay, we're going. Yeah, phrasing.
Voiceover.
Voiceover work.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of little random stuff. So I'll do stuff for friends, like we keep joking around about me being the Groot voice in Prop Wars 3 for Sneaky Zebra.
I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
I'm just really enchanted by you right now. Like I knew I loved you, but jeez.
Like I started doing it when I was a kid, like because I would just like watch Mickey and be like, huh, "Good boy, Pluto."
Yeah. Right. You
random
just
shit.
start mimicking stuff.
Yeah.
It's like it becomes super
The best
fun to
thing
do.
is doing Mickey Mouse voices, saying villain lines. Like Darth Vader, like
I like sorry, my
I'm blinking to right now.
and also just like the nerd voice because I'd get really excited whenever I start playing like role playing games and like AD&D, and if you know what I'm talking about, if AD&D, Taco for life. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Sweet nectar.
Awesome. Well, I think we should try to do at least
Oh,
one
yeah.
last giveaway before we got to wrap the show up.
Wait,
Because we're
is
like
this
on the
one mine?
last 3 minutes of the show.
This
That
one's
one's yours,
mine?
but
This
it's
one?
fine. It's display
No.
model. Okay.
It's just display. It's
It's just display.
Not going anywhere. It's yours.
It's not for real, just for display play.
Okay.
Display
Okay.
play.
Promise?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Cry. It's go.
It's-
Okay, sorry.
that Wonder Woman question you asked earlier was
Yeah.
really pointed and great.
And
So I
everyone
would
Googled
love.
it.
Yeah, no, I mean only one person got it though. That was crazy.
And Sam was the only one
I'm
who got
okay
it.
with that.
Okay,
Yeah. So
all right,
if you
I'll
want to
go.
ask for another one, so ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna give away one more of these. It's courtesy of Paul Mart's store. Let me get this here. So make sure you visit Paul Mart's store. All right, he's sponsoring our giveaways today's show. This is a Wonder Woman diecast from Jada, and they make all kinds of diecasts. DC, Marvel. They actually do cars, like Cars from Pixar.
Nice.
They're doing Transformer stuff. We're actually going to be giving these away on a future show, so make sure you guys follow us and like us and stick with us. But for now, we're going to have Ruth Ann pick our winner actually, let's make her ask a question because she's so educated about this stuff. I have no idea about it. So how about we ask the question?
All right, one more question
What you
about
got?
Wonder Woman.
What you
Let's see.
got?
What you got, girl? Shoot. What was okay? What is what was the original bottom part of her outfit?
Nice.
What was the original bottom part of her outfit?
Wait, describe.
So like what she
Elaborate.
wore as the bottoms of the outfit.
Instead of
So
a
like
skirt, instead of a
pants,
skirt, what did she wear?
briefs.
What
was
were
her
they?
original design?
Yeah.
Character design. All
And
right,
if- and if-
folks.
yeah.
What will you? Wondering what kind of answer you'll. All right.
Okay. How about this? What was the color? Like, what was actually on? Let's make it easier. What was actually on her? Because they were like a short skirt.
So we got Kate
thing.
Harris going blue undies with stars.
Yes.
Was that the original?
Well,
No.
it is blue. I'm gonna give it to her because it was blue with stars, but it was like technically a colette.
A colette?
Colettes.
Colettes?
Yeah.
Oh, like the flowy pants.
Yeah, well, they were like
Capris?
shorters, but they were like shorts, but they had the little thing over them, so it looked like a skirt. But I'll give it
You
to
mean a skirt?
I mean a skirt, 'cause
skirt?
that
Wow.
was a term back in the 90s.
Oh shit! So wow, nice.
You know what? I'm a 90s child, okay? It was a
Wow,
skirt back
way to
then,
go.
and I had like 4 of them, and I loved them.
Okay, so
Let's
So it
give
was a
to her.
skirt.
so
Sure.
Do I win?
no, you already have one. Why do you need more?
All right. Where's the stars in blue?
The first person to do the blue undies with stars was Kate Harris. I think.
I know, but they're not undies though. All right, let's just
Okay,
say stars
so,
with blue. Wait, blue.
Blue undid with stars. I think you meant undies. Undid.
Undid.
We
Hi,
got
Rachel.
plain.
Quickly.
We got plain blue. We got stars
Patrick.
in Patrick Thompson. Stars in blue.
That's my little cousin. Hi, babe.
Cool.
Hi, boo. Unless there's another.
Scorts.
I can't tell from the.
So is that it? Was
Big
it?
Finn typed in skorts first. I typed it first.
That's amazing. Hey, J King. I miss you, boo.
Dan's like, I can't win.
Yeah.
I can't win. All right, well, let's go with the.
You want to go with?
Let's go with the undies
So
and
who's our winner then?
Let's go back.
I think it was Kate Harris. Blue
Kate
undies with stars.
Cade Harris.
Cade.
Cade, right?
Kate
Kate.
Harris.
All right, Kate Harris.
you
Cade,
won.
you totally won, brah.
Brah.
Says brah. You totally won. Make sure you send us a message to the Nerdbot Botcast Facebook page. Send us a message with your address. Let us know that you won, and we'll send it out to you. We're going to actually have, Paul Mart store send it out to you. So make sure you send him some love. When you get it, you post it, take a picture, say, we got it from Paul Mart store, got it from Nerdbot. So again, he's our sponsor giveaway for today. And you guys should check back with us. He's always sponsoring giveaways with us here, there, and everywhere. So check out Paul Mart's store. He also has a website,
He's the real MVP.
Right? And like I said, there's plenty more of these die-casts where that came from, so you can check them out. RuthAnn, let's get out some of your links before we got to wrap the show up super quick.
Oh, yeah. So me personally on social media, you can follow me at Ru_Thompson, so just RU everywhere. Instagram, the old Twitter, the Facebook, it's NerdGirlRu. And then for all Geek Chic stuff, because I'm sorry I didn't touch up on all that, but basically,
let's give me like 5 minutes on that. Only like 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Talk about Geek Chic Promotions. That's your endeavor. That's your. I call you a girl boss. You're a nerd girl boss.
You know what I wanted to call her now that I know even more about her at the end of this show than when I knew her at the beginning. She's a Renaissance woman. She does so many things. Great at them. So great.
Thanks, Boo.
It's great meeting you.
Yeah, it's great meeting you too.
Yeah,
like my girl crush on you is intensified even more. If that
drop
could be
some
possible.
Geek Chic knowledge, John.
All right, so
Geek Chic
knowledge.
promos.
So Geek Chic Promotions is a company that me and my business partner, Kristen Simon, put together. So actually, it was her and another couple ladies that came up with the idea. And originally, it was just supposed to be chic, geeky events like weddings and book premieres and that kind of stuff. But it quickly kind of shifted, and we were, I think, much more geeky than the other business partners could handle. Yeah. And we started doing programming for Comic-Cons and Comic Expos. So we do up to 6. Was it 6 this year? It was a ton. So, and we do events, and we do, now we are also expanded into Geek Chic Comics. So we brought another business partner, and what they are amazing at is they do basically help edit the comics. So right now we're not our own publishing. We're working our way up to that. And now I also do sales and sponsorships. So for Nerdbot, I help to get sponsorships and whatnot. Same with Sneaky Zebra, Robot Underdog, Hyper RPG, Comic Con Revolution.
Excellent.
So I'm now my new title is President of Sponsorships and Events at Geek Chic Promotions.
Girl boss.
But it was a really interesting thing because my life was very different about 4 years ago before I was cast as Bulma, and that's actually one of the things that kind of changed everything for me.
Because game changer.
I hid the fact that I was a nerd for so long.
Yeah, I think we all do for a certain point because there wasn't an outlet.
Yeah, that and also I just moved to New York City. I was 18, living on my own, and I was working full time, and it was
you were an Ally McBeal show. I'm just a single girl trying to make it in the city.
Well, and it was just that point of no, RuthAnn, you gotta grow up. I got rid of all my DBZ shirts and all my DBZ posters.
Regrets.
Oh, so much regret. There's a sweatshirt. I know. But then, unfortunately, a few years ago, I was even all my friends and my relationship I was in, he thought I would grow out of the nerd thing. So I literally kept it hidden. I know, it was crazy. Don't even. So then I got cast as Bulma, and I was like, wait, I can show off that I love all the nerd stuff?
Yeah.
And, I'm just let my nerd
went all
hang
out.
Let your let it.
Wow.
It's aggressive. Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
tuck it back in. Tuck it back in.
Sorry, family show.
We're actually not really. No, it's 10 o'clock.
So then,
if their kids are watching right now, they're bad parents.
Big Finn's pretty sensitive.
So when Kristen approached me about being a part of this program, it was because also other work that I used to do from age of 14. I used to design lighting and do sets and build, and I was a master electrician for a theater for a while.
Whoa.
So with all that, with design work and also being a bartender for now, well, I don't bartend anymore, but it was 11 years that I bartended. With all of that, it really added into the designing of the events and whatnot. So it's kind of a great way of me bringing all little stuff that I learned other than acting.
All the way around.
Brought it all in.
That's right. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
You are incredible.
Awesome.
Thanks, Boo.
Yeah, well, it's great. Well, we're definitely going to have you back on the show in the future because you're awesome. You're welcome back anytime on the show. Rachel, however, this is Rachel's last show.
Screw you, Anthony.
All right. Well, again, just throw out your links super quick to all the Geek Chic, everything that you do.
So Geek Chic Promotions, you find us on Instagram, on Facebook, we have a Tumblr, we have everything. We're also, our next party coming up is at San Diego Comic Con. We are doing the official Dragon Ball fan bash. at McFadden's
Yo.
on the Friday night. Yeah, I'll hook a girl up.
Yeah.
I got you. But yeah, it's going to be super fun. I'm designing all the drinks for it. We're going to have games. We're going to have trivia. We're going to have Pin the Tail on Goku. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have photographers there. Me and Tyler Tackett, who played Android 17 in the short, is going to be there, as well as the creators. We're going to be signing stuff.
That's
There's,
fantastic.
like,
Yeah.
a T-shirt
That's
for it.
fantastic.
Like, so definitely check out the our Facebook page. It'll have all the information about the event.
Nice. Awesome. And Rachel, you got your links.
I'm going to
Yeah,
put my
your
links
links.
out there on all social media platforms. I am Rachel Litfin, Litfin, like a fin on fire. Think about it, fin on fire. I also post under the hashtag fin on fire. I post under the hashtag adventuring princess, hashtag rlitfin. But yeah, I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that good stuff. I'm most active on Instagram, so if you want to get really up-to-date stuff, follow me there.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Anthony Ayala. I want to thank Rachel and Ruth Ann for joining us today. Of course, everybody make sure you go to NerdbotCon.
Yeah,
'Cause
do it.
We need you there. It's going to be freaking
gonna be
awesome.
super
September 30th,
Yo.
10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We got vendors, cosplay, nerd karaoke, photographers, everything that you're going to want there, live music. It's happening at the Pasadena Convention Center. We bring the con to you.
Yes.
In a way.
I actually
It's
just
close
set up
by.
my calendar for the
Yeah.
year, too, and I
Good.
put this on there.
Put it on there.
There's on my
Put it on.
calendar.
Put it on.
Do it.
Don't forget to check out Nerd Nights at June 22nd. It's going to be in a couple
Next week,
weeks.
Thursday.
Yep. Dave and Buster's. We're going to be there having ourselves a nice night.
Unlimited game tickets.
That's right. For a $10 gaming card, you get to have access with all of us Nerdbodians, and you
That's
get to
like
play games
amazing.
all night on games that are free of
You want to
tickets.
play games with me? I want to play games with you.
Wants to
Playing
play-
games.
yeah, right?
Like, I'm going to be
It's
so aggressive. Like, nobody talks to me.
It's like we actually lost money tonight. Damn it,
right.
Ruth Ann showed
Move,
up.
get out of the way. Shove.
Ruth Ann wouldn't get off the
Get my
Pac-Man machine.
score.
Lay some more voices on us as we go
Yeah,
out.
just super quick.
I've been doing that. No.
Oh, God, I love it. Cartman playing games?
Come on, next second. Let's do that.
Awesome. Everybody, so you can
love
check
it.
out everything
Love
that I
you.
do. If you want to check out my Lego work, Another Brick Studio CA. You want to check out my tribute band, Hammers Inc. We're going to be coming at you with the expansion pack at Nerd Night, so check that out. If you want to check out everything we do at Nerdbot, articles, reviews, videos, we have them at nerdbot.com. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/nerdbotmedia, and we're also on Instagram at nerdbotmedia. And you can check out everything we do on Facebook here. So see you next week, and stay on the nerd side of life.
RuthAnn, take us out with a voice.
Another voice? I don't
Yeah,
even know
one
what
last one.
One last one.
Quick.
Oh, shit. No, I already did that. Your best.
There you go.
Losers whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. Darling, what the prom- ah.
There you go. There you go.
Good night.
For the record, that's your. We need to go with Sean Connery all the time.
Yeah, all the time. That's my.